In most keys that we're in, if we pick a key, let's say G minor, there's 12 notes total. How many of those 12 notes are in the key signature most of the time? How many notes?
7.
7, right. 7, right? So there's 7 right notes and only 5 so-called wrong notes. That means even if I guess, I'm going to hit a right note more than half the time. So if I'm looking at a piano where I have the white keys and the black keys, if I'm in the key of C major, 7 of those white keys are in that key. Only 5 are not, right? But let's say what happens if I happen to land on a wrong note. If I happen to land on a black key, and I'm only supposed to hit the white keys. If I'm standing on this black key, what's on either side of me?
White.
A white key, absolutely. All the time. There is no black key on the piano that doesn't have a white key on either side. What is that telling you? That you are never more than a half step away from a right note. But if you can only find the root, you can be a long ways away. And that was what was happening when we first asked you to play, as you were searching for the root. So, there's a lot of books out there that teach you scales, chords, and for whatever reason, we've studied them too. But we're still only comfortable with the root. So in a sense, it's not working. I mean, let's be point blank. It's not working. So my goal today is to get you comfortable with, or give you a tool to get you comfortable with all 12 notes. And everything I'm going to talk about is going to come down to that last element we talked about, which is listening. You have to listen to them all. All right? You know a lot of scales probably. You've learned them all, Phrygian, Dorian, all that kind of stuff. I guarantee you I can name one you never practice, and it's the simplest one and the hardest one. And I guarantee you don't practice it, because not many people do. You know what it is? The chromatic scale. It's the easiest and the hardest because it uses every note. Chromatic scale, starting on one note and playing every one. In my opinion, if I can make that scale work, I can make any scale work. If I can make all the notes work, I can play anything. So I recommend practicing the chromatic scale. Very, very simple. But you have to listen to how the note works against the chord.